Well, it is not a great statistic. Michigan ranks 44th in the nation for third grade reading proficiency. It's a ranking we simply can't accept because we know reading is the foundation for a child's future success.
Yeah, but there is a massive new movement launching right here in West Michigan to turn the page on those numbers. It's called Wimage's One Country, One Book, and it officially kicks off on Martin Luther King Day to treat literacy as a civil right. And here to tell us how they plan to get 100,000 books into kids' hands, we've got Michael, we've got Kevin, who you might recognize his voice as the star of the show. Michael, Kevin, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us and for highlighting this urgency.
Absolutely. I mean, this initiative is needed. How are we going to get 100,000 books into kids' hands?
Yeah, first, I think we all as a society need to recognize the power of literacy. And while we live in a digital world, I want to inform everybody, there is no innovation without literacy, right?
Absolutely.
And it needs to start at a young level. And to your point, 44th for third grade reading proficiency is something that we as a society cannot have.
Right, and so you want to make this a nationwide initiative, but starting here at home in Michigan, let's talk about how this is going to work.
Yeah, so we started here with a local organization called the Great Start Collaborative, where we're providing thousands of books to Kent County kids. But when the governor made the address several weeks ago regarding this being the #1 issue for her final term, recognizing that 44th throughout the country, we said we've got to take this statewide, and then we did some additional data and said that this is a concern for the entire country. Let's take this nationwide. So we're doing this initiative, launching it on MLK Day because education, we believe, is a fundamental right to access to civil liberties. And so partnerships, organizations that will provide this book to kids all around the country.
That's pretty amazing, right? But there's more than a book involved here because God bless books, we love them, but kids are drawn to this, right? Kevin, talk a little bit about what we've done with Wimmy the robot.
Well, you know, it was first built out of physical things, right? The can, the model airplane wheels, puppet, to digital, to books, to music, to the TV show. And right now, this digital flip book is this book that the Great Start Collaborative of Kent County is going to distribute 10,000 copies right here, starting at home, through libraries, through organizations. And we wanted to provide not just the book, and by the way, printed in Grand Rapids as well. We wanted to provide a digital flip book that would be in English and Spanish and have the book literally come to life.
It's so cool, so cool. So let's talk about the book itself too, and kind of the lessons that kids will take away besides, you know, helping them establish these great reading habits.
Yeah, it's a beautiful visual book focused on pre-K up to third grade, the age that we're really focused on. And it inspires kids to dream, to recognize the power of their imagination and the opportunity that literacy can turn into visual communication. And so we decided to take this physical book, which is really important, because having kids hold a physical book is important, but you just said it, kids are drawn to digital platforms. So how do we take them from this physical book to digital platform? And we've been able to partner with some celebrities that have been able to narrate the book for us in both English and Spanish. And so kids can read it whenever, wherever, and the book actually comes to life. And so let's demonstrate that.
How are you? Is AI involved in here? I'm guessing there might be a little bit of that.
With the digital flip book, not specifically.
Okay.
However, there's a whole Wimmy AI platform, so kind of both are true.
But show this book.
Let's go through it. So
we've
we've got the cover. It's written by myself, Michael, and my wife Stephanie, illustrated by Nate Vanderplas. He also animated it. So this is physically digital, showing digitally what the book is. We go into it, and let's hit the first button here and hear the words.
Wimmy sat down, looked around the room, and began to wonder.
So there's English by Nate Boyer, and then Christina from the group Uno, Dos, Tres Andres, good friends of ours.
Wimmy se sentó, miró alrededor de su habitación y se llenó de asombro y sueños.
And then we go into the first page here. I'm going to go right to the animation where we bring it to life.
He dreamed of an island filled with butterflies, crayons, and cupcakes.
Oh, boy, I'm dreaming of that too. I'm here for that.
There's the butterflies. There's the cupcakes. Yeah.
So yeah, and then it goes through 12 dreams, and there's a bunch of open-ended questions, and there's a calendar and a strategy sheet that the Great Start Collaborative put together, and it's just been amazing to all the people coming together to make this happen.
Yeah, and we're really intentional on utilizing technology to inspire literacy and innovation. So in addition to the physical book, the digital book, now kids get access the opportunity to talk to Wimmy and have educational conversations. And we'll demonstrate the Wimmy's World AI that each child will have access to.
I mean, how many times has Wimmy been asked questions, right? That's what kids want to do, right?
Yeah.
They see the puppet, they want to interact, and now you can.
So there's a multi kind of level to this. The Wimage board, where it all began, is right down here on the bottom. There's a link to videos that we've made, but here's the Wimmy AI.
Is there a story or something cool that you'd like to?
So basically, it brings us in, and let's just say, hello, friends. Actually, I'm going to do it with the voice activated instead of typing. Hello, Wimmy. We are here at Fox 17. Will you say hi to everyone in Grand Rapids?
Hello, everyone watching at Fox 17.
Oh my goodness.
That's so cool. All today. I hope you're having a super fun day.
So what could we ask Wimmy? Let's have him teach us something about something specific. What's the first thing that comes to your mind that Wimmy could maybe share a little nugget of information on?
Michelle, you were just in New York. Any?
Well, I mean, how about ask him, you know, where should we go? Where should we go visit in New York?
Especially if you have a young child.
Yeah.
So you
Right?
got.
I love it. Wimmy, will you share some ideas of where we could travel to explore new things in this world?
Let's imagine we could travel to a land of giant, friendly dragons or explore a secret underwater city. Anything is possible.
So Wimmy started with more of the creative thinking
Yes,
aspect, right?
yes.
So we wanted it to be very specific, just a little bit of information back and forth with a whole lot of guarded safety of, you know, it goes, if you say something inappropriate or off, you know, whatever, Wimmy will advise you to talk to a trusted adult or a librarian.
And he's
or a
very
friend.
intelligent. He's very safe. I'll talk
Yeah,
to
ready?
Wimmy.
Here we go.
Wimmy, can you say hello to Michelle and ask her how her trip to New York was?
Hi, Michelle. I hope you had an absolutely amazing time in New York. What was the most exciting thing you saw or did there?
Well, we saw a wonderful show on Broadway.
I'll tell him. Michelle saw a wonderful show on Broadway.
Oh, Broadway shows are the best. I bet it was filled with dazzling costumes and amazing music. What kind of show was it?
So it leaves an open-ended question.
I love that.
I can imagine kids just interacting with Wimmy just forever. I mean, their imagination can take them anywhere.
Watch this. Wimmy, will you tell us something about outer space, but tell me in Spanish?
Claro que sí. El espacio es un lugar increíble lleno de estrellas brillantes y planetas misteriosos. Hay tantas cosas asombrosas por descubrir. Arriba.
So as a puppeteer of Wimmy, I don't speak Spanish and other languages. We really want to embrace and include more cultures, more people.
Wonderful.
Before we let you go, we love how local this is. Book is published in Grand Rapids. You guys are local. I mean, this is really based in Michigan. How can we help it grow? I mean, how can anyone watching this support you guys?
Yeah, well, we need everyone to recognize the urgency of now, right? And so we're asking people to support the purchase of the Wimmy's Dreams book. And individually, the books are $19.99 on our website. And each book purchased by an individual person, we're donating a book to the campaign. And we're looking for local partners, organizations to help us reach our 100,000 kid opportunity. And so we've built something right here locally. We believe in literacy. We believe in innovation. We've bootstrapped this venture, as you can see, from a box made out of cans to now a Wimmy AI. And we couldn't have done it without the support of our local community and the opportunity to share this. So we're grateful, and we need to continue to push Wimmy to help kids.
Love it. I love that so much. You guys, thank you so much for all you're doing. This is incredible.
Yeah, it is.
You want to learn more? Wimmy.tv/OCOBI. There's lots of ways you can interact with Wimmy, order the book, get your kids on there, asking Wimmy questions. So many cool opportunities there.